Hello, namaste, my fellow YouTubians. It's Nixa again. Part 3 of my spiritual path. Part 2 was the email swapping between Blue Fire Witch and I, and Part 1 was the events in footnote that led up to last night. Having corresponded with Blue Fire Witch has really changed my thoughts on Wicca. I never thought that Wiccans were bad or evil or misinformed. A lot of them are misinformed. A lot of them need to be contacting people like Blue Fire Witch to get informed, because she's a smart witch and she knows what the hell she's talking about. But basically, I spent the last 7 years with my back turned to Wicca. I didn't want to identify myself as Wiccan. I didn't want to be a part of any Wiccan groups. I didn't want to read books about Wicca, etc., etc. Because I had this misinformed conception that Wicca was something that it wasn't. I didn't know that Gerald Gardner, when he had founded it, wanted it to change and evolve, and that he gave, his blessings to Buckland and Budapest and Sanders to make it grow and change it, to facilitate. I didn't realize that it was supposed to be a morphing religion. I didn't know that. I thought a religion was what it was. I didn't know about the dilemma of mixed motivation concept. I never read that in the books. I've read probably 150. I've read tons and tons and tons of books and spent countless amounts of hours with my page. I've learned a lot from the books, but I never once learned that initially Gardner had intended Wicca to be eclectic. He gave free range to the people to do what they wanted with it. And I didn't know that. And now I'm like, oh my god, you're such like a hypocrite. You're always talking about knowing what is going on and knowing like what is what and having knowledge, and it's like, I feel like I've just been like stuffed into a closet. I mean, I stuffed myself in there. Didn't want to hear about anything. I didn't read Gardner's book. I should have. I think it should be on the list. The top list of anybody. If this book, Meaning of Witchcraft, is going to give this explanation of Wicca, then I think it should be the #1 book on everybody's reading list. I don't know. It's like, I just feel freed now. I think I can use Wicca to my advantage to help narrow my path. I think that's what my problem is. I think that's why I'm trying to start this group other than the community, is so that I can talk to people, so that I can pick people's brains and maybe get some sort of focus to my path, instead of having it, spending 6 months studying this and practicing this, and then another, 4 or 5 months practicing this, and another year doing this. And I need to get to a point where I can combine it all and focus it into like a laser beam that can do some damage. Well, not quite a laser beam, but you know what I mean. Like, it's just like, why would they withhold this? Why is this not in every single book, that Wicca is supposed to be an ever-evolving system? I feel hurt on the inside for not knowing, for being uninformed, for not wanting to know. And then all of a sudden, out of the blue, bam, it hits you like a fucking ton of bricks. Oh my god. I won't have issues in my head anymore about identifying as Wiccan. When? I don't even know. Anyway, okay. Props to Blue Fire Witch for doing this, for like emailing me, for being so smart and letting other people know what it is that you think, because you've changed my mind about Wicca, and that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing. And keep doing what you're doing, girl. You're fabulous.